Akwe, Talofa, and good morning to you people of the internet. Welcome to the show. Now, some of you may remember that I told you I was going to be coming at you soon with a double whammy Lego review. Well, I lied. It's a triple whammy tonight. I have 3 Lego sets, count them 3, that I want to show you guys today. They're all really good sets. They're all from the Star Wars prequels. I know that does sound a little bad, but honestly, one of the greatest things to come out of the prequels was the awesome ship designs. So, if you want to come join me, come have a look and see what I've got in store for you guys. Okay, first off, we have the Lego Star Wars Droid Tri-Fighter. It is set number 75,044. It has 40 minifigures and 262 pieces. So, as with any review, we'll start off with the characters. So, first character to show off today is Chancellor Palpatine. This is a pretty awesome minifigure. So you've got a little back printing. He also comes with a pair of handcuffs, so of course they must have thought this was the ship that captured Palpatine in before the events of Revenge of the Sith. Really good movie. He also has a double-sided face, an evil one, for when he's trying to plot as the evil Darth Sidious. He is a pretty rare minifigure. He's only found in this set, and he is pretty cool. The next one is the security battle droid. Of course, all the battle droids same as each other, so he's got the red placing, red markings to show that he's a security droid. He's got the basic blaster rifle, and of course, his friends like that, except he's just plain droid. And then we come to the Buzz Droid. And I personally love how they've redesigned the Buzz Droid for the set. I think it's an awesome minifigure. I'm not sure about you guys, but when I got a sticker book about Star Wars Episode 3, I was really intrigued by this little droid, and this thing is just plain awesome. And yeah, love the redesign. It looks much more like it's supposed to from the movie. And yeah, it's got a little possible buzzsaw, it's got the 4 little legs, and yeah, it is pretty cool. And let's move on to the Droid Tri-Fighter itself. Oh, got the box here. Oh, another thing, I managed to get this set for pretty much free, but I actually looked it up. It's about 70 New Zealand dollars, which I think is completely ridiculous. It's 262 pieces, 70 bucks. Way too much. Way too much. You way overpriced it, Lego. So of course you have the little bubble thing, which you can actually put the Buzz Droid into. It's kind of an inaccuracy because, well, you know. The Buzz Droids are supposed to be fired from the missile, not from actually inside the ship. Otherwise, it wouldn't really work, would it? But yeah, you've got the little component here which the Buzz Droid can fit in. Which, again, it's an inaccuracy, but hey, Lego's got to make do somehow. There is another thing that I'm actually disappointed about the set, and that's the fact that they don't have the flick missiles. I actually got the first Tri-Fighter that was released when Episode 3 came out, and I personally didn't like that set because the little rim wings kept falling apart. The thing I really like about this is that the wings are really stable, they keep staying together, yeah, so it is pretty cool. But yeah, I am a little disappointed that they left out the little flick missiles. I still would have liked to see them there. But yeah, you've got movable gun components. Oh, oops. You've got the engines on the back. And you've actually got this really cool feature. You can just press this down and you can fire a missile. So, just fell on the ground. So, here's the missile. And yeah, here's this too. It's cool. Well, the set is a decent set. It's definitely not the best. Though, again, my comments are way overpriced. I think it's mainly because of little Palpatine here. Yeah, way overpriced, but the flick and missing some flick missiles, and of course there's the inaccuracy with the buzz droid. But I really like that they've changed it up from the 2005 edition, which they've made the wings more stable, and yeah. But largely they've kept the original 2005 design. Anyway, let's move on to the second setup for review. Okay, set number 2 is General Grievous's wheel bike. It is set number 75,040. It has 261 pieces and 2 minifigures. So, characters again. First one I'm going to show you is General Grievous. I love this minifigure. It's one of my favourites at the moment. So, of course, you can see he's got 4 lightsabers. He's got opposable arms. Hold on, let's see if I can move them. Yep, I can move them. Like so. You can move his head. Of course, he's got little things on his legs, so you can use him for stop motion animation if that's why you're collecting Lego. Yeah, this is a pretty cool minifigure. I would also have to go as far as saying it's my favourite iteration. It is the only General Grievous minifigure I have so far, but from the pictures I've seen, that's definitely the best one. Then, of course, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. He doesn't actually come with the lightsaber, but I had a spare one lying around, so give him a lightsaber. He actually comes with a blaster pistol. Of course, the weapon that finally kills Grievous. He's got back print, he's got front print, he's got nice tidy hair, he's got double-sided face, and it's pretty cool that they have the bottom detailed as well, so yeah. This set actually cost me about $40. It was originally $50 down at the warehouse. An incredible bargain. I think it was the perfect price for it, decent size, and of course they didn't use the minifigures as an excuse to have it extremely expensive like the Tri-Fighter. But anyway, let's have a look at the wheel bike. As you can see, I had the wheels movable. It was slightly embarrassing, folks, but anyway, I have the wheel here. Of course, it can spin. It also has posable legs, since it is made out of a bionicle kind of pieces. So, of course, move them up here. And of course you can drive it along, as you can see on the box. Of course it's not very well. You've also got a little cockpit on the side where you can fit General Grievous, but of course I can't do it right now because he's got the lightsabers. But yeah, you can fit him there. And on the side he's got a flick missile. So yeah, that's pretty cool as well. As you might be able to see on the box, it actually comes with a Magna Guard stun batons. However, I seem to have misplaced it, but yeah, it is a pretty cool addition to the set. And it acts as a really good alternative weapon. So yeah. So positives about this set: really cool minifigures, good value for money, and yeah, it's just a really cool design. However, as my little slip up before might have showed you, the wheel component is slightly flimsy. So I would advise you to be very careful with it if you're using it for stop motion or if you're trying to carry it around. Otherwise, you might get a very unwanted break apart. Anyway, let's move on to the third and final set, which is personally my favourite. And then last but not least, we have my favourite one of the sets, which I got only a few days ago, only yesterday, my Republic gunship. Its set number is 75,021. It has 7 minifigures, 1,175 pieces. And yeah, well, let's get started with the characters, of course. So we have a brand new redesigned Anakin Skywalker from Episode 2. As you can see, he has the green lightsaber from the Geonosis pit fight area. Of course, he's got this cool little back detail. Let's see. Yep, he's got double-sided face. This is his other face I didn't catch before. And then you have Padme. Of course, clawed by the Nexu. One of her sleeves is revealed. Of course, you've got her cool little headpiece. She's got a double-sided face as well, which I'm showing now. And she's armed with the basic blaster. And you have Obi-Wan Kenobi. In fact, he's got a brand new hairpiece, the long one. Again, they've added the front detail for the legs, which again is pretty cool. He's got a blue lightsaber, and let's see, double-sided face. Yes, double-sided face. Next is the Clone Trooper Captain. So, of course, he's got a rifle with a little attachment to it, which is pretty cool. I've actually started doing that to a lot of my Clone Troopers, except it's the smaller black pigs rather than this gigantic one, but hey, it's still pretty cool. And the faceplate on it, as you might be able to see, is actually kind of silver. So yeah. Next you have the Clone Trooper Pilot. He's got a little blaster pistol by his side. He's got a little air tank, so you can tell he's a pilot. He's got the markings on his helmet, but of course he's got the fin, which shouldn't be there because, well, pilots don't have fins in the movie. But hey, Lego can't get everything right, can they? Then you've got 2 super battle droids. So again, pretty basic. You've seen one, you've seen them all. So made over 4 pieces. You've got the body, you've got the legs, you've got 2 arms with one of the guns. So you've got 2 of those as well. So of course, from the front you have the cockpit. You've got 2 little hatches here for the gunner and the pilot. So I'll just remove the guy's pistol. Move his arms. Snap it shut. And there you go. You've got your clone pilot in there. Okay, and you've also got these rotating little. Hold on, I'll pull it back. You've also got these little gun bits here. So pew 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 pew. Yep, they can fire on here. To the sides now. Both these sides here actually have a little compartment, so I'll just get that open for you. And by opening it, you actually reveal a little missile holder thingy. You've already got some missiles on top if you hadn't noticed on the ship before. So you've got 2 green ones and 2 blue ones. Not sure why they're all different colours, but hey, might be different armaments. But anyway, if you need spare missiles, right in there. So just shut this. You've got a little doorway here, which you can store clone troopers in, and you also have these little swing bobble composite beam laser turrets, which I loved. These were my favourite part of the gunship. Of course, you can move them down, you can move them up, you can put a clone trooper inside them. Yeah, this was my this was one of the reasons it was one of my favourite ships in the Star Wars prequels, and it's actually one of my favourite ships in the entire Star Wars movie series. So you've got two of those, one on each side. In here you have the little swingies, so you can store stuff. Not sure if they'd be big enough to store a helmet, but hold on. Actually, we'll test it right here, right now. Nope, not big enough. I mean, not. Yeah, the thing's not big enough. So, shut this thing. And there's actually one more inaccuracy I have to point out here. Here on the wings, they actually have these things open, and you can actually put a troop inside them. One of the things LEGO got wrong was the fact that the composite beam laser on the wings were computer controlled. They didn't have clone troopers manned inside them. You also have, hold on, just get that right camera, here we go. You also have the doors that can swing open and shut, so you've got one on each side again. Unlike the gunship that was released as part of the Star Wars The Clone Wars branch, this one doesn't cover the entire door. This is probably just so they can get the little bobble thing out, but as you can see, you can move it inside. You can store more troops inside. So just shut that again. And you've even got this little nifty device at the back so that you can get it open nice and quick. At the back here, oh, sorry, Anakin. At the back here, you actually have a nice little tail gun here, like in the original, so that's pretty cool. You also have a little store cupboard up here, which you can use to store guns. I've already stored a few of my other figurines' weaponry in the back. And then just down here, you actually have a little speeder bike, which was also included in the previous one. So yeah, that's pretty cool. However, one of the things they changed was they actually made it stick to the door with these little siding things. So just go slip it on. Yep, slip it through and up, up, up. Done. Alright. Then of course you've got the same stuff over here. On the top here you actually have a little handle here, so hold on, let's see if I can. Yep, I think you can see it. It's just a simple grey piece, so you can use it, you can fly it around, you know. They actually have a little piece for a holocron in here, which some predicted was part of their Yoda Chronicle miniseries thing. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention to it. And they actually have another really cool thing. They have some. They have the flick missiles on top. So, of course, there's 8 per side loaded currently. So, on. Some range. Yep. So, of course, release a missile. So, this is one of the missiles. Of course. Yeah, well, I think the set is a really good set. Again, I do think it's slightly overpriced, but again, it's a really good set, really good value for money. I really recommend you get one if you're really into collecting. I'd give this set a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really accurate portrayal of the ship from the movie series. So yeah, if you have the time, if you have the money, get this, build it. It's really satisfying for your collection. Thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye, haere rā.